okowie no okaye na nso nim se ofa do nti de ode be kona no ne se fre ne se ofa ba kowie ansa na wo ka nti se de be ya bibia anye gidigidi no ma me birthday cake iska wate nti wo fa eja kwabena se nka nche se odo wo ma me anti age ene agikum hina busuafo ni nyina e ma happy birthday obapa akosia ma me enchia advocate amwaten our president Emma Tag Traders Advocacy Ghana na oye mekwadwo manchen na ho ye de ya ka che na napoku se mechia no happy birthday enkoma Alicia Efia Edusei ameni ampon oba paudim wedu wanya mfie mienu ene obenyi abeye udin obeye onipatitiro na abeye onipakese nti Alicia ima happy birthday fi Mr and Mrs Sapon eho eno moma happy birthday Alicia Efia Edusei ameni ampon last one enkoma Jonas Obeng amening of Goil Takrade zonal accountant ohene na ye wa woda enti wodo yire ma happy birthday ye Winifred Asabia our Fidelity Bank o ma happy birthday ye Ura Jonas Obeng amenin our girl Takrade zonal only Takrade zonal accountant mako girl dia monkanche me bra Robert Chere ono eno ye PR manager and my girl good energy our energy nso de ye good o de me boa ya to bi hwe obehu enweda o de nanten so a eche if so mo de run 95 aba de edi beka bia anya de ametua na me mfi no if is a girl you good energy mon kan che Robert Chere say nti ho ma mentene kan wate na mafe no na brekum ni tachima ide nse so ma me hu no eche sa mon kan che Robert Chere ma me nti bra me chia wo anope ya badwafo na ba asem aye ba bedi ho nkomo no ene sen Achimota school asem ya ene ye ba beka hopefully o maka che o mo say school no enye nkwada no ama yaje wo mo enkwada na wo mo aye rasta ana wo mo twa mpese no womo eko school Achimota schools enhyehyeye emma ho kwamanyo mu a ebeye deja enenkrata ne diaba say Achimota school and admission of Rastafarian saga include children's right in schools governing code amusi emfa nkwada right enhye school no enhyehyeye emu na media no pay kwosami woni na ano ewo joje 2018 akwada bia ono nso we traditional priest just wo konfo wo kosuku ya amfa no adan a otwa mpese enen kramofo nkwada ekosuku omungu ma yafi de mo kan hijab no ma yafi omungu gise de okoma kalanta ana okon kramofo school enti se GS atworo krata se yemfa sa Rastafarians no a konongo nkaya yi kumase mrante wa bia ne akayafo esom no ebia ne moziremu som nti mi busa sesi ano mo sesa code nim na matrem yie ana nti sa eno so discrimination ni bia nti na ebe busa badwafo say school ni standards biem sesi right ye hwe ne yakane sen it is the right to go to school. Schools have rules and regulations, schools have standards, schools have codes of ethics. Must we bend the rule to favor some? If we are bending, let us bend it all. Enti kosa na kratan bisa neno. O se yemfa nkwada right ni nyina nhim. Enti se ne som enti onye bibia. Ene enti asem mo nyina. Nya se bia ebi ye ne asom na ebi ankasa na yejane wonti anopai sa nkomo no ye trim ne yedi na se ne GS makwan a wa makwan akwada no a woye muslimuni a nyame adom akopie Wesley girls ana wakwa akopie holiko no momani nguni ma yafi enti saa then emra no etosini ewo baabi mebusa badwafo de den semra hye badwani ofia enti emra no ye beka ne se emra ne sesen. Ghana targets 42 million COVID-19 vaccine doses to immunize 20 million. Dr. Patrick Kumabwaje enede ababa betu dwa say ye hwe kwan se benya 42 million doses. Se si so far no sen kra na yenya ne won te sen ye kan na binum so ewi afa kona fast ya wo mo ya no wo mo ton ma nkrofo yi no pameka se Ghana obi eye dwirim ye nyina ya akromfo nanso ye wie pani esi amanwefo na enye amanwefo de corruption yi wo mu de you and I are corrupt too. Former Auditor General Saga enya ensiye papa ikura de senko enya adwuma ye nanso na anu fie da mampani officer chokrata tenten de enti chokrata ne say CS osufo bi kan mu bo mu ko bisa mampani atan say ti de mu ye eye kire de enti ense se opani no kosa leave no na omu ni opani na ani ne no obi a wono no wada mani ye pɛ dia wo ko katasehye ena mampani ama ho kwan ma afedie yeyi na dia na wachokrata yi na die eno na mampani atena ye nso enam eni executive secretary so enso die enu ye aba ye bebisa abadwafo se anu ye no sen enete wo mu na aban mu hwa no ye ka covid vaccines a ya target ye no opani kodwe opon kroma wono anu kan wono asia kyerem se wokokan wo joy na no waye enran so enkrata no dia ba ne se nsentwefo nche won si o dabi enye se o pese wo kire se covid levy na ye etua no eno na ye de etua nsuo ne nkane na aban ne de che yen ne kadabi enye sa kra ena etie enye sa levy no ye de sika no ye de ye den asembisa no eno no anopai abadwafo no ni Honorable Vincent Eko Asefua eye MP emo manfo a wonum ewo tafo owaha ena ofie Bernard enim PSC enso NDC communication team member ono so ampacho Honorable Vincent represent NPP eranu manope me mamwachi o
yeah Joso
Honorable utinkwa se uwene minye hu
dey we di kan ba ha
I hope na minia ana bishia
that day no asebi akopema me
ye di asemwa
o ma me kwan se me nchi atafofo
okay
na ku ba ku bi omo wozungu ho ka okudi egurade ma omo din na chese
pressure ya
ma me ansa na me na masa bedu
nche na obeyensiesi
se ne no ma moka okudi mi ntimi nkotafo on the parliament to nche beko recess on the 31st oh kudi ba wasaba for omo tafo
okay
in fact we are one of the vociferous groups I were otafo
me and then match of 5 minutes
for the first time we obe utafu zongo and you see zongo nkoda some MPP some rant ene maba one year sadenti anope de kudi ba wasaba for baby am obi a mechia mo na masa achia ye party executives e were otafo constituency polling station executives asa achia mo na minion mo pankro no ahembo no everybody e che obi a no pay
ofie na so me pon so te say
yankopa dum bibia e boko
ye de nyame ase
ohiano na sura na eko
ofie
hiano me aye
ofie baby a twetwe me akwadi ma me ntwe me ho
edapa abang na mu hiano na ma hu na hiano na abang na mu hiano
ofie pe
hia banga kopem say ya sese sabi ukotua wo bola ka ma zoom line na se bia sanitation company bia ba be fa akwa na wasan kotua ho to foforo tax foforo ama bang na nyo hia nka bang be hwe Ghana fo ni ma abon sabi nyansa kronza
ofie de to ba se fe ni ebedi ko
I say o be kan san komo no de de be kan ho de a
ofie de an
nchia na mi chia e be kan komo no
oh na wo kan le bia se
bangre bugana fu
na nchia de de ka topic se
de ma so bisa mi se soro hot popo no so tere na mi kire mu a ohiane de dozo ba Ghana be bia ni ohiane da bang sorry there is a honorable ha ifisa brikwe we fi ase akasa gu abang na so yedin obo na mo
ofie tame na ba chewi
so akasa me twa so
ofie no ba cho wa chewi ya me enko topics na ye okukuru mponi ya de na ya sem kitwa enti abusuafo ma hu abadwafo no abadwafo ye sere emfa suku asem nhyase ono abode me deni se bibi kura na so wo Ministry of Education enti we de waboboa no pe yate enkwada ya sem Achimota School nkwada no and I say two Rastafarians no mo person be more admission because of omuti no na GS achokrata akomo mo se mo mfa wo mo na ene ye the bokrata ne bi dia ba se ebe ya yemfa nkwada right enhye school governing code nim na ene ekwan na nim ntene na saa na menso mi bisa ne emozlemufo ne wo mo maka wo so som no ema wo particular kind of dressing no yema kwan ha na yema ye asen when obi the problem be ba na ya chokrata akọ wadwen wo se
well my message here what you for so nyina no kre wo mu ne se in every democracy baby at every point in time we try as much as possible say you better test our laws. Okay. Na yesukus na say no ethics and focus ya can no pay.
Oh sir.
Na failure.
Aha me say schools no wo enhyehyeye.
Na making.
Omo wo rules and regulations.
Na making. Meaning so once we amra kakra.
Minya
92 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
Okay.
The sources of law. Putoka samomo kano the chronology of our laws. Constitution no dikan na Act of Parliament account aba asana the DDH na ede aba. Na share rules and regulations in our various schools. Yes, no kre account our laws no ho. Enti uko share the mandate of the Ghana Education Service. Mandate of the Ghana Education Service and so uko kanya no so better say to ensure that all Ghanaian children of school-going age, irrespective of tribe, gender, disability, religious and political affiliations, are provided with quality formal education and training.
Okay.
We are the mandate of the Ghana Education Service. Ghana Education Service mandate also almost share, and they say, "Enfa honi baby a ufriba, enfa honi ugidi a wo ana emfa ho ne o party a wo join e wo say Ghana Education Service ehwe need to be maw e bibi e frɛ no education, quality education for that matter. Menu aba what's our constitution na mu a article 14 of the 1992 constitution and so kasafa protection of personal liberty and so on. Now and so what clause 1, every person shall be entitled to his personal liberty, and no person shall be deprived of his personal liberty except in the following cases in accordance with procedure permitted by law.
But one kind for the purposes of the education or welfare of the person who has not attained the age of 18 years. And when I'm assuming lawyer Nima Pakese on Facebook and can say was say yes because this is what he quoted. I don't have his permission to quote him, but Nkame Bonidi and also can say said yemrano. It was here say right. This what we are discussing child rights if any brisem and no more can. But Constitution Article 14 no say ye bet me aketeli obi fa hu die.
Yes.
If a yesuku assembly.
Yes.
And kwade e almost some far hodie.
Yes.
Now so for the purposes of education.
Yes.
Welfare name because also for the purpose of the education or welfare of the person who has not attained the age of 18. These Rastafarians for the purpose of education. Can't we curtail that freedom of religion?
Yes. Meaning about can we need to know. Atwema adwene Article 1-2 of the 1992 Constitution.
1-2, okay.
Article 1-2, supremacy of the Constitution. 1-2 of the 1992 Constitution. I'll say the Constitution shall be the supreme law of Ghana, and any other law found to be inconsistent with any provision of this Constitution shall, to the extent of the inconsistency, be void.
All right.
What it means in say, 14 years na work ama yesuku so no ekwan so omonye rules and regulations to govern your mranti and baba in our schools.
Okay.
Now say kwan na e ma schools no so omo anya omo mra no say sam mra no omo beye no say beye at variance with the 1992 Constitution. What did the major say? If say sam mra no omo koye no at variance with the 1992 Constitution as stipulated by Article 1-2 of the 1992 Constitution. It just say the extent of the inconsistency no ebe void.
Emra na nya adwuma. Na mpacho kwan ben so na omomra yi ene Constitution no ebo ebra.
Emra no omo school na regulations.
Okay.
School ni regulations as stipulated by Article 14 ya wo kan ho asem no.
There be. school ni regulation nko constitution na wo kan 1-2 no
yes
ene oba 14E
yes
ene wo say obia wo ne fa ho de so obeye de wo pe bia na nso eduru bre bia enye ma edidi so enti wo fa ho de no ye betimi agye afi wo nsem okwan bi so ene say
but that details has not been given by 14E
or say eba no adekye ni adesua for the purposes of education
yes
wo ma obia onyanya emfie dumotwe enti enye enumu ena school no regulation yi shey
enti we no on say waye no waka no kese kwa 14 na ka no kese ejina school no to detail out the education right no
ena mebusa say omo enhyehyeye no enhye 14E mu omo anya omo ho odin
but on say enye conspicuously clear je say emma
na ho
yon tro ne pepepe wa ha but emra no be ma no kwan say onkoma that regulations no regulations now what the bemano if it is at variance with the law are inconsistent because 14E no nchrepe say be obi a rasta untimi fan ko school mewa say cancer but a school no be gina 14E no so no amount the regulations or the rules e wo school ho rules now obey no say nim na be boy bra pe asem wo ho but
achimota for no omuru no okai enene say
well no kre nyame anim ne minim achimota for rules but it has been the convention me cause new seminary so new seminary okuma say samre no rector wo ho o say dua o ma kwan say bouti ana say ye Rastafari school ho what you say it will never happen in fact e school a wodi bone na say yi wodi na parents be pachowa na headmaster na rector no so bunkoto je so pacho fa aba ne ko na o senkro forma what you say so school bia won the rules and regulations enti e possible say achimota rules and regulations no say dey di kan e ma akoda no ko fie no che say untimi mfa rasta na say no sa no man informa school ha but Ghana Education Service for so asudie which is the institution to regulate our schools to ensure say the mandate of the Ghana Education Service vis-a-vis the 1992 constitutions aye juma and nunti na medie baby amigina as a member of the education committee in parliament Ghana mrano aye de juma no we have to make sure say the aye juma to the extent whereby akoda bia no yemma no anase yen si akoda no kwan so beko ni suku because or joining a certain kind of belief
na school no ka say onye na
school is
good so it is not about in a religion
but the make can say I was in the team in here day eguso mahu we need to test
yes,
we need to test our laws.
I heard this Bright appear said Bright say child right international say or say our for say oba apply a constitution be more he further asked parents and students to study the established protocols and guidelines governing academic institutions before they apply
and then the baby me ko kien west be ma ethics be so we betimi rusticate to you say but samra no it shouldn't be at variance with the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
Is it really at variance? Constitution say Drew baby a purposes of education we betumi age akwada ne fa any fa hu dey say meeting no
be akwada ne fa hu dey no e dey be na kire sa eyo nipa na betra ho no wa kire de be ma akwada ne fa hu dey dey edi
ususu say nka ho amu na say so mo ye schools rules and regulations ne ma
it is the school itself. Schools na nka so no so mo ye rules and regulations no and into medical culture say
and am to agi yesetu Emma school no afa de omonye adamant say bibia mo
well a very cogent argument medical culture say the way Ghana yet and the fabric and the moral fabric and I say the society said yet no sa no ma no enhye da nya ade anka beboa ye but I mean in a democratic state woko wanim no no ma ye dey etumi sesa
okay
enti no ma sesa ye mu no eno na ebia ye dey ye dru hoi because say akoda no the onimu ane ne rasta na egu ne triso from mra ya wo no na afi do so onkutwa akoda no betime anya inferiority complex akoda no gidi owo ana say the confidence of one so betime aba form be that as it may I think that we need to have a very big conversation about this issue.
Yes or no?
Say Ghana Education Service and amount to no mutin which media bijina Ghana Education Service for chi nemom no and also say Ghana Education Service and amount to no mutu ye no ya na montu a Sebi yentumi sesame. We can have that big conversation. Ni ahwe say ebe boy yesukus no ana. Se de odi kan busa say oh obi ono so ko St. Louis. Akoda bi ye Muslim ono so betimi akoshe hijab ho ana. I am sure that the headmistress was St. Louis sister, Reverend sister no. On ti ase. Mane she. Say obi nkoshe hijab ho. What you say? And so I am very dicey. Absolutely.
My own share hijab, but say time so say was so cobom paya. No allow my bomb on Jew religion for who no influence.
Yes, and the way no and could say the uncle focus. Oh, I didn't near Makoda non Trinity norma because I even saw a picture yesterday on Facebook. Bob Marley at the time about Marley goes to school. So we not training you near Rasta. Bob Marley went to school with a short haircut to say short haircut, yeah. So definitely you can also go to school with a short haircut. Now so we are to school now when you are found who the ankasano. Protection of liberty under the 1992 constitution also when show no on say to me aka.
And I forgot to add and komodieni koswa on social media. I will forward you the link. Yeah, no ahwe.
Right.
Abemu abi ono so wo George na make no in 2018. Or ye we say or pay admission no to SHSO. Ya manu anko no ye 18-year-old traditional priest.
Yeah.
Because or ye traditional priest inti. Ya anje no.
Because or a traditional
because on when you be ankasa ama no.
And a person intra.
Maybe a link no no maka
so medical culture say minyaba that has been the social or the moral fabric of our society. Enya dia Ghana for you na countenance on it. Me personally say uyi emrane saadi we na ato nchen my moral fabric will tell me say ade na esi wo eye achimota na wrong because ye ntimi nka say akwada o less than 18 years of age the school authority cannot give you regulations and as a rules emma o no ntimi fa sa Rastafarian hairstyle no fa ma eye school ho me moral fabric enche me sa what you say but ye mra na yeso de ye adwuma no there is that distinction between what is morality and what is legality and also what is lawful. And it's a medical culture say the mandate of the Ghana Education Service no I was here makwan na obia to minya education if you like quality education under the liberties and the laws of Ghana. And nunti na yen hunu ni say you betumi ama akoda akotena fie if say akoda no ne parents and answer the guardians hunu ni say this is the religion that we have taken. The religion ayafa no HSC e wo say ye trimwin person na say ye rasta na say ye rasta no a mitwa what it means is say me deity and I say the supreme being na me som no eno no ayede ne ya aboebra. So what it means is it becomes problematic.
Fortunately, I found the link. I think City News for a year.
Right.
18-year-old traditional priest denied admission 2018 to George Penny SHS due to his irremovable cap.
Right.
SHS, free SHS, he had been placed there by the computer selection and placement system.
Right.
His traditional name is Togbi Tuweve Awonyo the second of Ative,
right.
Ketu North Municipality. He was to study visual arts. According to Enjoy to has it, myjournline.com. The 18-year-old JHS graduate, also known as Gali Felix, was rejected by the school after learning that he's a traditional priest being placed by the CSSPS. The school's administrators insisted that he removed the cap he wore to the school, and all his explanations to them for wearing the cap did not change anything.
You said okay, no. At the time, maybe
at the time, we be
but we need to have a discussion. Our laws is as far as our because one when there's going to be emergence of legality and morality. Now that emergence is very risky. And the also who say, are we choosing the path of morality? Your moral fabric na the year jumano, you inculcate in our laws, said the bear enko bebra because emrano chire na yes someone I say a tradition and as a convention for us as a nation so chire it becomes very problematic on any day because we are practicing democracy you are tempted to be on the side of what the law says.
I am Shebijani who said di meranti yanko ofie yaso yanka efie die
me that's it
asemi yanka ni say
ya ma memfa kwanye so na menchi ahwefo
okay
na Nsroma Nyankopon se obawe obi aso na asama ye kan
Yes, Sophia.
adwen ho a me hu say baby ho no asa ye akopɛ ye dua bododo it was ansem kan
Oh, how?
yeah the right of what, right of this, right of that, right of what ye be wi akiri no no man no sebe obi aye no pe wo anka me de minim say ye wo age a obi a pe man 18 years and above and ameboa enunti na say abofra be nya on assume certain age a won fa ne ma ware etiamra abofra ne right to education is say ye be ma no kwan menatimi asua homa ye ma bibia nsiw no kwan say e ma ntimi nko school am guess what you say ye ba religion, right to religion abofra onya 18 years ne right when fa
Religion.
Religion as I can.
That's,
that's
a good question.
You know, choose a religion, the man. Or no, I can't choose an answer. The parents they choose a man. The right was our religion, anyway. Well, I will say me a Presbyterian, neighbor.
What be sakosa? Honorable, do you get the argument?
I get the argument, but you see,
because
that one is not stipulated clearly by the law. I mean, sure, you can't say will be a contractor. So many will be quite condemned as a dipano onyenya 21 years. The law clearly stipulated say dipano any the local standard to have a contract.
Okay.
But the okay on say a logic I will nyansa and I say nyansa wumu. But enim remu said the kind of said the obesi atiase.
Enim remu say there be.
Yeti ameka say
or say akwada wonya ye say akwada wonya mfie du nwotwe a en wo ye pani en odwen ma ne ho en wo sigina ye na wo tumi defend say we ye me right enti akwada wonya nya mfie du nwotwe no e dey na che say wo right or religion e bi kro obeni abewi abeka che ne papa mo say I am in the wrong religion enti me pet baby amode me ahye basisi ano o hye na wofo ase so there is some form of control over the child.
I think point.
Now, no go to school mo do say school ni say on yan fa ne pe and choose to send the best of born bra school mo enya adwuma sa
enti na wo for na dey right akoshe school so abra na wo for so they are not the students
school no so one run one hihye a what the fa so training mofra what is education
ofieji say wa
educate mofra say ye kwa akọ kire won say na obi si abo won brafa do won akonti ye won entetewe men kan say entetewe bia
yes, I entertain
exactly.
No cry.
Nti one marble front kwan say sabre no so num secret. And right. Nti ada near man kwan no num secret.
Yeah, because religion ni be allow it.
Sa pepe.
Religion ni be allow in sanom.
Me kura se. E bia e kan bi wo. Atade go friend Hare Krishnas.
Ekanka is also a religion.
I agree. And there war me fa Hare Krishnas. I say no si twa wuntifa. Ne won ntare a woche won adrade won shatter ufrantama iti yemma kwan no so fa ne adrade no se no pedo no nkwachi motor school ana.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah hwe na yen draw line no say breben na brofra ne take a decision on his or her own onya mfe du nwotwe or you below that time I say o man ne mra a protection a garden
yeah
nti you need that right and the child's rights say bia ne amepe mama me kwan na menye sabio me pese me single out on me babegina sa Rastafarism and I say Rastafarians issue no yemfa no ntwere ba bia ansa
but it's a religion too and you can religion
and who says say Rastafarians no oh yeah locks are na just oh yeah Rastafarian
I don't understand
oh yeah dreadlocks are and no ma won yeah Rastafarian
enti religion no
emia no mo yi
enye uti na obi wonti unni sum ni munti wonti ase
dey be twan wutie won a
okay
wutie won a true Rastafarian enye ba ne locks awaye it's within
niema mu gidie no
there was one musician here what's the name eventually by Muslim Jimmy Cliff
Jimmy Cliff
who's why locks da
yeah but he's a Rastafarian
exactly so
Jimmy Cliff he used to be
wotie won a wotie reggae music no ba chiro say nya wotie na wa ye no it is what is in your heart into the back say kan religion asema then na many pan here Rastafarian is it about the locks or what if not they are yen me be in 7 and so
na yen kan here
but the one ba say me ba
so mo sutimika say ni kwa say so kra count you know that some of them
what
have beliefs
into obia won dey ba ba bia wa ba no
But I believe that I believe that say our condition there medical na bibia. Obviously say report can ho school no to me can there
GS directive now or say when the school or if the school is able to confirm that indeed according to TV now no in consonance with Rastafarian belief as a religion.
That's one no medical. Who na who can say obi or why be no see so can tell because they say
because of the belief.
Comfort yi or no sister oyi finity so betimi kura bodam. And so still enu wan go school or comfort akwada be mu anka opese go school. And so ya mana anko.
E hono ukomu a. Ye be kan say sa abru no mu no.
Na ni bie mai.
Anya ni buesem. Eni bue mai. Me say ene Ghana for me hair dryer mo na ne tie ne yaw
no kre
enti why your dreadlocks
ai
ano no man here Rastafarian na ko enu echi na mrantie na mkro mi ibo hu obi na why na pampam locks yi bi ni we twa ne tie ase
adwomtofo bi so kra
no nko bo kwan ma eno nso nko
Shaima
okay
eno nso nko bo kwan ma school for mo frey ya bi a ono no onye Rastafarian but e ne fese so yes ade no enti ono so ba ka so mi kran so ma hya ase a me kosasumi mu bi obema no kwanga na obeka se on do nkoyi ni den and what determines then you begin as Presbyterian and now you Methodist and now you den enti ye mrano apka me de me hu se ne mrano kan se insiw abofra bi akwan se onya kwan enko school insiw no and no
say no mo say ye new school ha because of dreadlocks and
kind of different school had it ye won hye ade wa ha e ho na discipline sha aseba because on fane on meye ne ope e wo school mo ho so na obeko school bi a wo ye a friend you know am SD fo wo schools me bo nti wonti me so nka sa me de me ye Presbyterian na ba a friend SD school nti me kwa kwahye de bibia gumi komuni ade David
no mo Valley View kra na mo share trousers I don't know say na asesa
say university they were not allowed to wear
trousers
a whole university
yeah
nanye secondary na primary school nti emrana ka na emrana ka no adwen ben the wachi amran the buy adwen the wachi ni say nsi obi akwan e na right say okwa ofantiti mu ana say right way ti mede ya yes ma kwan say wonye mufra ne ye na so school no so wo mra e say wo de government one schools are I go with it.
You go with the school. I say GS so school no share GS ase. Na GS ama direct
me. School no be GS one who say baby na AC you can say ye nye o. Pe o greater onya no. E na placement ye de ni nyina so. Na mum ye ndrade ni. E say wo share blue check. I was a me green. Nti eno na me share. School be na be ma kwan say ko yes ade. Yeah, the right now. I hear you be actually na yeah right na sabi asem ko. Na sa introduce bibia sabi bejimbre kura na ya nye.
Ofie so aka fie de mama ko Facebook. Yes or no?
Mama nchira de bi. Yo. On se sisi ano, the ofie kan ene de makan na. The problem ye wo eye emra no se de tie. Constitution no and rules and regulations. She emra in I think say even now in our girls schools no so your bar now school now training no crampo full to a certain level house masters house masters they don't allow you on betcha
nkan kan form te now ye bush follow
yeah so we are no
akobo
so they don't allow you so how much more even dreadlocks but the point is when they say medical culture the mandate of GES and the 1992 constitution and the embryo no a problem now so we should be able to have that big discussion
I may disagree kakra say mrano anka me say obe school a o meye ne onu ape exactly so mrano can access to
and I honestly also go with Ofie because article 14e no say eye ne farm di now so school asemunti no nyanya mfie du ngotwe no esase agifa ahudie nu yenye si wa musa because akwalai odini maame ne papa achi kwa so onyanya mfie du ngotwe no on to me ka say me magya mu Rastafarianism no me kwa kopɛ mu ze nya bofano right no sabre na nya right parents and ehwe no enti adenti no kodu school there and the school is acting is a locus parentis good is the school no locus parentis
the teachers now be a local parentis
but traditional setup me pese me kan na de kakra
yes
say bia ye ne nanom so awo nsom
yeah
baby o ha won shatare
anam pabuampo o de kan pabuampo
what you say ebi mia no o de adebo mu merima on cheche film oh yeah bebre
okay
because onon susu say ne ese so no so yi
ni som no sana ne som
it is a sabo france be do school mo ba ya manage school atara na say onye ne bo so sa
Come on, I do. Facebook Yahuza Swami says it must be put on record that all the 134 NDC MPs in Parliament on Friday voted against the 2021 budget and economic policy of government, which means they were against government to get the authority to spend any money to pay nurses, teachers, military, and hundreds of thousands of people working to keep this country going. And that's NDC for you. The party who thinks about their individual welfare, irrespective of Ghanaians, fear the NDC. Charles Nyamia Samanke says, we don't need the president to come and tell us how he has dealt with corruption thus far. At least what has happened to anti-corruption campaigners like Mr. Domelevo, Martin Amidu, Manasseh Azuri, Ahmed Swale, and Anas Arimiyao is enough to tell the world how he and his government has failed woefully in the fight. Piaga, good morning, Obaya. Good job, Obaya. NP government cycle led by Vice President Dr. Baumia. God bless you. Okay. Honorable Abedi Nkwada, so, aka police in Inedruno. Thank God. President Akufo-Addo has taken strong exception to comments by anti-graft activists who have questioned his credibility in fighting corruption following the retirement of Daniel Yao Domelevo as Auditor General. But I'm very sad for Domelevo. And sad now is, so chia. Musa Abatwa, I find it difficult to understand the Akufo-Addo's logic in respect of replying to Daniel Domelevo, indicating that he was appointed over allegiance to President Mahama. Can we therefore say the 6 appointed Supreme Court judges who sat on 2020 election petition? Oh, I just lost it there. Where are you? I was saying, me kind senior so Becca said, me boapa masheda me so many interest bia Musa ayira enye me boapa yo ebi begu mu ana then hwem I lost it Musa mpacho sign fabra me kind Kenneth Amankwas, I don't know if the problem is with only me but my channel sir scratches abaso fache ye ma why ye pa chel Silas Kamara says free water is not true in Kaswa. At my area at point 4 in the New Market Road, the water company is locking up at the pipe because of water bill areas from last year, April. Papa Kofi Akin says, good morning. Papa Kofi, only you know about Kone DNA Sempacho, technical team, not why you teacher Kujo Tepa, and in a so. Every country on this earth is going through difficult economic hardship due to the pandemic. The only way out is for us to support the government by paying taxes to boost the economy. Therefore, we should accept the budget when the economy it comes back to where it's supposed to be. Then the government can reduce the taxes. For Kwesi Jobe says, so are the students allowed to go to school? Anyesa said yes is omomomra. Abrantia Gunshot says, why is the NPP man always saying yes? Oh, and what's your problem? Watch an adjoin to yes and watch an adjoin. I was also saying Chirawadjin. Walanyo in Akwatia, former President Mahama had his reasons for appointing the immediate past Auditor General after losing the 2016 election, and the current President Nana Addo also has his reasons for retiring Mr. Domelevo. Gladys Thompson says, good morning, UTV. If GES allows this, then some kids will go to our schools dressed as traditional priests and priestesses. And when it's time for them to listen to the voice of their gods, they will tell their teachers to excuse them to listen to the voice of their gods. Our schools have their regulation. Let's abide by them. Ragadin winner. The fact is, the country has over the years seen the practice or ways of Christianity as a standard of living. This is ill and should be reviewed. Other pastors, you are having a very circumspect conversation. I'm a teacher. When I was in Yas around 2007, a white girl came to school with a braided hair and was allowed in school. I am convinced that if it was a Ghanaian girl, she wouldn't have been allowed. I'm asking again, are we not giving precedence to a lot of things that are yet to come? And also counting another say, no, if you say, yeah, uja with him for a problem, but abrofun kwada no de ba muso omo de ne de yes ah enu nso ne honorable no so am church emra no ma na enu nso emra no ka say wo ho. Danny Ray says even a headmaster didn't allow Samini to enter our school because of his dreadlocks. Some time ago, that's true. Jonan Pop says, well, the school authorities let a young white lady cut her hair before she's admitted. Kobe I says, like I suggested earlier in my comment and read, the issue was about culture, not religion. It's important we make that clear as you guys seem to deviate. So what is it about culture? Help us then to get it. Anna, Ofie, also your culture and your religion. Now, because school, yes, culture is a people's way of life. Yeah. Religion, yes, then bibiaka. So religion is part of their culture. Or, say the first, we define culture studies in a term. Unimo. Way back in 95, they said, what is culture? Culture is a people's way of life, including their way of eating, living, their dressing, their religion. And maybe you can me bada Josephine Badu Debra says, please, I was asked to barb my hair at Ghana's Koforidia 2005, even though my dad frowned on that. He even went to ask for permission, but when I was sent to school, I was sent to the barber, and after that I had an eye problem. Oh, kafra. Eni eni bieba, tie bia na de niama beyeye. Komono amanfo ani age ho papa. Esther J says, please, we in Obuasi using the old Mesremo. Me can't share me brothers no my adwuma na mama wate. Kobia Rastafarian is just a culture as explained since by Bob Marley. Ofie, almost Rastafarian ni a culture.
Oh really?
And your religion.
And your
religion. Fred Hastrap Swaba. Rastafarian is not a religion. Let's call a spade a spade. Education has a standard that must be abided with. Every school has rules and regulations. Very interesting. Keep your comments coming. Yebekai Ede Amamo. Let's talk COVID kakra. COVID muma yenshe vaccines 42 million doses. Yeah, Dr. Kuma Bwajisi yense bekain. Na Yemfantine Daily Graphic front page. Honorable Kojo Pon a clarification or diaba say. And yes, say COVID levy na yetia dia koti insu and in Kania na yenyan free no. And ye na mi bisa say nti disikano ye day. That's levy. What is it? What is it going to be used for? Ye disikano ye day. Ofie obrene druswe. Ye been 42 million doses of vaccines for 20 million people. Say ya de ya boa ye ho asie.
Mami mfa akwenye so na minchia. Honorable Collins.
Usama kwa okay.
Because be obosom ba akunia men be shia wa ha. Predicting chere time Ghana yen vaccines no ni yen ankasa betimi akoto.
Okay, okan de yen.
Okan say yen expect say beba
June,
April to June, yeah.
And I'm can't say na Ghana has service for no say March.
We cried over man in term cry say
almost March before March ended.
Na bobo ho a.
Na before March.
Anu ni no de be chair yen. No de be chair omanga ohia bro adokro.
Okay. And na honorable Collins say can ye de
ni Ghana kasa de niska be kwa akoto.
Oh, okay.
Na me say no cry na fiase de dedi. Ni okan ye say da bang na beba no nga fiase vaccinate nga wonya won de enwo ye
okay
prempren yi kakra ne di kan bai no em say ehun semsem na enye de na de kan boss yi say binum kra se south the far baby no ni ade ah yin so kra
oni part 3 bi say ya che omo ye institutional investigation
3 bi na 3 pe.
Well, they say 3 people have been grabbed for alleged.
And you nga won akire won. No nga won kire won so be yan. Enya de anka say e ba ye nkomobom.
Okay.
Nti aban no ma no ho. Musa ade bi ya say ho ye na go ho. Na nipa fa kwan horo bebre so say obenya won dentem. Nti emra ntem na ye hu actions. Owura kwadwo pon kroma. Owura kwadwo. Honorable. Asem obeka itwa atu wa mekanka ye menim no kan etiko so meka sa asem. Menim yeah menim no kan etiko say kona koka asem foforo because
obi be kan etiko that or a man of his own.
Oh just say yeah ye won kasa odi kan a bank pay boss about 19 billion Ghana cedis. Enti say a bank pay boss an a bank kokutu Ghana. Enu ntini yenku tuasa taxes tuya kan na fe dan sem bi ran ba ka yi na me be kan no e bi a man kan ye ba Ghana fo mpo akakra ho se ye nkura sem na o kan na se ya nte ase ye
obi kan sem a ente ase
ya meti hey ma beje bosi a wo ho e de akoye bibi fufu bra so se me disika no bro na mo mi ni bi entu esika ne fa nkotu asa akan eno so nko be kan njenka te den
ndi ati na waka
na so oya ye sabe me mpesa me kasa anu aye bi nge oya ma nano aya bi ya ne ban sika ye de man be brebe ye de man no ne a World Bank e de man okoje fi ho so e de command kan ho ne a Ghana ankrankra bi keken won sika kan bo ano de ma ban on de sika ne din wan fan ni o de ye tie aban de sika no ekoye niam afo ye te hai sika po a ebenya de akwanso fraba ne atimi ama vaccine bi na eboa sebe ya sebe o yareboni ye nyina no kra ye nya bi ye na eda to aba ma abansa aban mebu man na Ghana fo ye ho ntoyen koni aba nyese ye efe na akwa peska na baba ya no ye diskana maw na recklessly one misuse can one misapply no dia enema ensesen ka odis kan koye no say atwa ho abeka chen say o sang babe ya obeka na dem e to foforo ne obeka e dikan na na ye no kware no de fe na no susu say so ba na obeye da say ne o kan dikan no na enye de e bo bi so kire ye tua yan bola ka de bia da e ma won agumaye ye tua da bia obusun bia wo beje to foforo wo bola ho enye den aba na osia man osia na de chenga
ene ye fie mu de ati se bia site a omode ko ene kro mu de se nkane a ye tua ye fie de but ye
oyo sika bebrebe na Ghana ye de ye kamba oyo sika bebrebe a aban yinya ehun kuntabu ode ye den taxes ahoro wa odi aman a yetua from VAT kopem ehun niema eslade side scan nyina ogija odi ye den nti se aban person kire nse yenyi yitokra ma no fa nkotu anyuma yefo ka na aban na mo ne homodin wo sikasam ne amamum
nti aban se yenyi to ma no fa ntu adwuma yefo ka se odi bisa se ye to na na odi biti omoka eye dan ye de ense se ye boka se wo ye public service
but prempren ozan beje bi aka ho a onya obeje bia san aka ho biom VAT na sabre no na MPP aban wo position na wo kasa ho no enne bebi o ngato makwakodu esla no say a nuisance tax okay energy sector levy na nka ban nchihye on Ghana for coin say ye betua no mfie num sunset clause wo
who can say a nuisance a nuisance so mba mu yi 17 nuisance taxes ko mba yi enu so
yai wo ba enu ho nyansan wom
sabi
oza
pacho
sabi
thank you
nyansan ewom se sato no sabi o enye sabi nkwase ato na nuisance ka me santo sabi na mde aka na what sabi to me qualify
esa na nkomo no
aya ya o de won ban pacho nuisance no kan twidi na menka American tree nyasa make am
okay betia kan say entasumu
aha ade entasumu no ado mo
aha unso badwa mu kasa se ye kan wo ye dan mu dia
anka mitime kan na kan wo
but ye kan
pa sana na nkyere ne tenen
se entasumu
sana nti ase ne kyere ne ade entasumu sabe asem ko
menka thank you to us na boni po
ya me da ase
me so me da ase
wo entasum nti nka obayi ubeyi afi ho na Ghana fo ye hu atoye
okay
ah wo bai no me no ka say wasan kra atum be mpanga bi nkwa biesa se kan ka etu anamfie num ne awio no nga yi afi na Ghana fo ye nko ma hen ha ye no enne o dia form Esla PLC akọ bond a etu an for 15 years in future do no mo de mfi dua ba be so so aman o ba no ka kire Ghana fo say taxes there be.
Thank you.
Ade awani je ho abema akoso ye production taxes de there be enfanto nchen ye be ye vuntuduma mfriduma horo ena de fede taxes no mum ana edi aban anim obibi oyem ya budget ne de ni ametimi abopo wo ho an se Ghana fo bia mienani na onyere na abosum okay sansa mre wa nganim no wo hwe ni aban na ho keka they say we see atwe oman yakona achi yensika se 1 to 2 year na odi bibia akwa covid so na mre ye den we nganim
honorable
me nuaba anopay me nuama me rako kakra akosa obusa na anopay se ye je taxes a die pay na ye de taxes na ye mami musa no in 2012 to 2016
mpacho
me pe krampa mama started to dem ebo o se
me bisa say taxes na den na ye de ye
o se taxes
I think me bisa say o say enye for the freebies and it's can ye be
absolutely that's the point I'm making so I'm just trying to ask you
but he didn't say so
that's okay but okay. I'm just saying say ono be so say taxes na ye jeje no say be hu hia so
so I'm
just saying hold on. From 2009 to 2013 mo increase Ghana's debt stock over 269%.
In nominal figure
269% from 2009
to now is cabin sir
no but I don't know sir
me boy bank ya tia sente
and from 2012 to 2016 Musa increase Ghana's debt stock by about 243%. Before some Mobebano. Now your debt stock from 2004 to 2008 it has increased by just 30%. Onya sa debt stock no mo increase by 269% and 243% more the day. Ma men kire wade 2017 we knew about what di kan ka kire ye ba ban mu no na ye nim se Ghana ye sikasem totoye enye na mom ye ba ye de hunu se na enye kra enu ntino na ye hia sika de ye mpuntudwuma de but we were still able to make sure say about 17 taxes ye year free ye Ghana for so we are ye dia bay 5.7% increment of fuel prices at the pump because of the sanitation and pollution levy no ay dia ban NDC for among person much say nim de this as can be but they forget to also
NDC for economists ne say so the tax koto fango so a easy way in kamunje okwan
but already say 2018 the prices of crude oil na kosoro at that time and until me to taxes be so in our budget statement a year in 2018 and now me no ka say yes and now me no ka say the crude oil prices as compared to 2018 are better if we say you can see a jet taxes of 1% on sanitation and pollution are there dey kwakwen say onua because of COVID-19 and its impact our economy is suffering. The economy is suffering in Ghana hano and Ghana so across the globe. In fact, to UK has increased their corporate tax from 19% to 23% because they need taxes to be able to make sure say impact of COVID no yetumi ayede aso na see. But that is not the only thing that we did in this budget statement.
UK taxes, corporate taxes, you know.
Yes.
A cover corporate entities in
hotels, restaurants, what have you. Because
economy is no problem, they say. Some of the tax in a too full or so. A can't form for no do not. To say a corporate, yeah, okay, a big company, and no, the omu kita bi omu some year. The other flip side, quite for from so like to tax the wealthy.
The flip side, then so say, yama a lot of tax reliefs in this same budget. The taxes and trotros.
Almost munya cancer income tax and almost 15 cedis. And I know Friday omu year calculation no wahama mema 15 cedis now baby you know bet you have 45 cedis or 100 cedis yeah. No koya. Well,
we had charge statement we know and I said budget statement we know. We gave a number of tax reliefs. And the Minister of Finance. So it is not only about taxes now tax na dia to and I say revenue mobilization strategy a year Ghana by dia bano is to ensure say the edikan
you gave procurement four as against 6 new taxes.
That is okay, but the entire make sure say revenue mobilization strategy a dia bait of COVID-19 and the Ghana kwani asofa based on the impact of COVID-19 ya na anwene ho da say this pandemic will come ya na anwene ho da say we are going to use about 19 billion to ensure say the impact of COVID-19 no yet wonder say amemo boni binti no about 21 billion will be used to make sure say they are cleaning up the financial sector ya na anwene ho da said NDC buy contract amoko sign here in terms of IPPs excess capacity charges na yetua take or pay ade ya use so and still ya da so ya the etua about 12 billion ya na anwene ho da. So all these impacts Ama say, though our debt stock has increased, we need to find other strategies. My debt stock near the uncostro, but to tax and asset to mobilize revenue from our domestic resources. Near making sure say,
does that mean you could see
Menka but at this point in time, no, and ya the papa my
buying 4 years term on Kobosiambo, budget taxes
the strategy be the aba, Sao Bantapa strategy. About 100 billion I used for a period for about 3-4 years. Menka see on Kojibusian Bio, but the person metron say Siano, and ya the pan for my as of mine. We have now crossed over 76% as just opposed to our GDP. And revenue mobilization, I was here near the court of vaccines.
Okay.
Agenda 111, we have already promised ye see hospitals about 101.
Yeah, the court those
person metro say, dear sir, I will not be brave and a medical church or Baku. And they say, you already says it is the responsibility of the government. See better vaccines,
no, that's my problem.
What is your problem?
So, what cancer responsibility of government over to vaccine and coming to them say, "Oh, say ye the akoto vaccine." Other the akoto vaccine. Now we are what can't change.
That is okay, but I'm just saying, say.
So it's not free.
And I make sure say, Sikano, the adekwa ko yini. The
adekwa ko yini say.
That is okay. You can take off the word free. That is okay. But ye just say Sikano. Now ye the akoto vaccines to make sure say the impact of COVID-19, the spread of coronavirus no eswa brase nipa eku momo o mamu ha no enya asem keto a that is number 1 of it.
Okay.
Number 2, medical culture say agenda 111 na oban Ghana my diaba you make sure say district one of them especially baby e bi nie and be rehabilitating no yetimi e de say sika no asisi hospitals ni na
eno so bi
7
last of the cancer agenda 111 so one case will be GG taxes Emma
say na partner the private sector
and he was waiting for the taxes
partner the private sector may enumerate the number of things here this hard way near
all right
what's your budget statement in which I have it here as you say agenda 111 we are partnering the private sector the taxes are being announced no and no need to see some of the hospitals yeah well so OCAC when you see now 6 new regions now 6 new regions no some of the taxes e benya no ye de wa see, including Western Regional Hospital e besi, because Western Regional
I can't say update no I can agenda 111 na that's 111
yes.
then 88 infectious disease centers be me and sabi Inti Lucef, October or September updates.
But we know say as a secret be ankwase mfa nkoye sa de no.
Inti I don't know.
That is the budget statement, and I said the plan.
No,
of
that
the
wasn't budget. That was updates.
The plan of the nation. A plan. But when your plan also unya sika na say we make expenses and also budget for it.
Okay.
Budget no money e dia ba be hye sisi ase. Said ye betimi agigi sika na etimi dia yes expenses no. And no one say na sisi ayeken.
Okay.
But apart from that, we also know say medical car with 7 regional hospitals no. There are a number of hospitals who are 7. But 6 new regions near the Western regions where they are because Western region I'm told is lacking that regional hospital.
Okay.
And apart from that, we all know say taxes are YGG and I say revenue mobilization strategy. It is supposed to come on board to make sure say abano anko bobo CMPU minyaba. A very important point to me because some rea wumi say abano ye na adwin say yes on the normal spree of borrowing. We will get to debt levels yen to me swa ye kombebu eno ntino ye ba parliament and I say call parliament. I hear the minister of responsible for finance Eddie to just say ye hia Ghana for nyina mo ane the support. Said these taxes are ye babaji and I said this revenue mobilization strategy. Etumi aboa ya ma normal ye pese ye de ye to media ye. Because if we don't do that, the impact of COVID-19 no say we cannot Ghana ye kombebu. And for that matter enye adebone kra. Ntimi nyaba I will use this your medium. Now you to me asre eye Ghana for.
Na ube make appeal no. Amount for cassette say ye nsase na ye crew developing no. Elsewhere, omudi kan cheche nsase ne mu esisi hospital ni school ansa na crew no crowd developed. And no any problems is here development agents planning. Enti adentina where ni kan answer say the hospital is here, this is there. Afe ya creative region na wie no afe ni ebe gyon yemfa we nkwa esa na it say African mentality now yebe instead say development first no ye de yebe kwa create ade no afe na ne yebe abehwe say de na de ko
every region as part of your convention as a nation for our manifestos. In fact we share in this manifesto mukrampa, it has been part of it say regional hospitals. So munya akwan ba bemwa they will pursue it vigorously. Sans na MPP manifesto so na ewom say yenya kwan na se Ghana for ma etumia we will pursue it vigorously. Now to have a regional hospital no HSA you bring administration or governance at the doorstep of the ordinary person.
Exactly my point. So then we should have brought the hospital first before thinking of yenkoye referendum. We spent so much money. Yenkoye referendum. To me hospitals. Then the referendum could have come later.
But me no sunim say 2020 COVID-19 since we could have gotten to a point whereby now feel like yes our discussion because nobody thought about that pandemic. What you say? COVID-19 pandemic. Nobody anticipated in this world. So COVID-19 beba. And untino also normal also as part of developmental plans. It has been affected. But it is better late than never. We need to make sure say appeal amede ma Ghana for ina say. And yet Ghana buying efe say yejeje taxes and as ye security to normal, especially with our fuel price at the pump 5.7%. That is huge. And Ghana abayefe says hard no no see ye na babedri we need to be candid with each other. And what's the Ghana for day edi no kre sa no kre die na pese ne Ghana for die no enu nti na ye ba omo bobo no na yesre omo say responsibility, and that shared responsibility because of COVID-19 I won't even blame MPP, won't even blame NDC. We need to come together as one people. Na yetumi ma ye mani tumpon se de ye pe no
enti adan na aban mu ni aban kasamafo no omo ntimi nje ntum kan kasa ya wo kan bi se ampa yare no edo you na ba economy ni so enti economy no enyina ne na so enye fese dia
It is clear. We share budget statement.
You are speaking differently.
As to how our sank grew,
you are speaking.
The projections are in with even with GDP above from out to about 0.9%.
But still, we are being told the economy is good.
And I make a choice because
COVID economy is good.
Let's say economy do be global economy. Global economy. And yes, from 27, we would have been in recession.
Mate.
Recession just like we have gone to negative figures.
Facebook for making comments no na fe ya show penny domelebuni asori akọ. Dr. Kojoye large came and keep serving Ghana and beyond. My regards to Honorable Kwame Kuma Jakala, MP Kintampo North. Star Paluga says, how does the length of your hair affect academics and economy? What is the standard hair length? Yes, accept. I like your question. I like your question. Munti or say, how does the length of your hair affect academics and economy? What is the standard hair length? GS accept. Inti ekoma achimota and ekoma GS and ekoma branti and so. Say uko suya de uyu tin ye be dey affecting what this year. Achimota and so gusua e be dey affecting this year. Coach says thanks to the man in red truth. It's kind of brownish. Mesha Krobia Santi, please tell GS that they are making mistakes which will affect us some days to come. Ebenakwa, this action by the GS is going to set a bad precedent in our schools. Evans, RIT, are we building? Can I wear my daughter's pants and bra to school by way of her right? Okay, can I wear my daughter pants and bra to school by way of her right? Please, gradually, we are losing our morals. Thanks. In October, I agree. I'm enjoying the discussion in the studio. But then, why do we admit white people with long hair in our schools with long hair without any problem? I don't see a kusapa. Noah Sapon says that we don't have to entertain things that we think will convince others to learn. Law, Constitution is giving room for more people to do what they want. Prince Kusi Ampof, and when you say the NDC man is really saying the truth, and now the NDC man is really a leather. We don't have to, a leather. Well, I don't get it. Prince Kusi Ampof, watching you live from Bantamar, Florida. Greetings to Mrs. Linda Senso from Unsawom. Okay. Mami Ekwusu answer says, Mami, please, you mpacho fache ye beshani ya mama. Why mo channel no more problem in ebe. Kwajo Latte, if it is the right of the parent to decide for the child before age 18, then why don't they have the right to decide for themselves the child should have the locks or not? James Donkoya, please, there is a song by Morgan Locks. Please tell your DJ to play it for us. Why? Pacho DOP. Or say Morgan Heritage. Ono me wode you be a me pe o. Oh me refi. Say you know there yeah it's Morgan. It's Morgan. We are crying out for peace or something. Ni sa anyum ne me de pa. Enti o say hwehwaman wa for dreadlocks me po anu abo ama. Say you right or hwe me say you right say me bonyum ne ma no. Ti momo ma no. Attention ben hene takrade with God all things are possible. Our culture, our heritage, no culture, no future. Jones Kingsley McDaddy says if the 1D1F had been taken seriously, would not have been caught within the web of budget full of taxes. We need to shift from taxation to production. And Ponsa Benjamin, yeah, student with Rasta hairstyle should be accepted. And the most important thing we should consider is the inner intelligence and the academic impact of the child. Martin Jan Domiabra, a good and responsible citizen, is the one who who is not afraid to pay taxes. Regards to S.O. Frimpong. Kofi Che says a white guy in my school has very bushy hair, but if it was we the Ghanaians, Minat Adu says, yeah, tell GS to allow Muslims to be in hijabs too if the Rastas are accepted. David or Squat. So if the student is 18 years in school, he or she has the right to have a dreadlock, constitution or a defect or no. Daniel Lenum says, please wish Harriet Amufa, CEO of Amufa's Choice, and Nate a happy birthday. So Harriet, there you go. Dawson and so you're braining tea. So some 5 minutes. First, second. Okay, back to you. Pacho. Domlevo asem we asem hu chirechire mu dodo mono aban anope na meka kan Bible ase bia na kan nyame asem okache Abel no o se wo ye de yank wani mu nte ase mu chire mu dodo
me no ba me ne onya adwen wo ho
to aso no you right nti to aso
no kure wo mu ne se kika ni je akukuku no so be de
ibijai okay
na asem no titie mu se de ina yenim no about the fact say Domelevo sending fee 60 years no as required by the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So when you're 60 years you are supposed to go on compulsory retirement. Now Domelevo what the come Ghana for who say the Catholic baptismal card musimi wobi okay in intimation shall confirm a baptismal card in the Catholic Church no more me na was so with date of birth time we call first Holy Communion and a time we also now confirmation.
Okay.
Now normally in the Catholic Church, we are kwada 1 year create me bo so many year. But some reno, parents and they indicate the date which you were born.
Okay.
So if said Domelevo was born in 1960, as per document
61.
Now but
no 61.
Yes. But 60 no. As per because 60 no baptism 61 no baptismal card also. But I'm just saying say if he was born in 1961 as per the document a baptismal card also. Why is it that it took him over 23 years from 1960 to 78 or so and son Oma or try say or person making some of these corrections?
Okay.
Because where Senate omonya magician too. Senate our document and I say with date of birth based on the wow troye day at the mawom.
Okay.
That is the information as Senate bed ebewo. Eh then wow control age. Wa control 1960. At variance with said you no claim on the baptismal card. And you waited. And you never even made any official complaint.
Na pacho uni mubra wo ne baptismal card no.
Ono na account.
Because say wo say ocheye.
Ana make a
after 20 ahi and I say uhu bra ohu ne baptismal card no.
De me can say. De ono na asem a waka ana me de adwuma.
Okay.
Asem ono na can say the baptismal card no so no. It was 1961.
Good.
That is per ono ni claim. But I'm just saying say wow documents are was signed because at the time one old record say we date near 1961 no. Are you saying say all this while no you had not seen your baptismal card? And as I say
that's what I'm asking. Said do you know the time he found the baptismal card? Because in his narration or chess here we no say but later no we relocate back ehon ye be born asu no ansa na echi obeche so hu ne baptismal card. So it depends on the time he was baptized at the Catholic Church in Kwau and not the place he was born.
Okay.
So maybe on who card no later no ko hu ye no then he said some mistake
the effort our in correcting that no away. There's no evidence because the other service board that me who say there has not been any evidence to that effect. So throw the command yesterday say
okay.
There has not been any evidence to that effect. But when you hear me partner say it is never the intention of this government. See a rich auntie Domelevo. As some CSOs are saying, it is never. Ya say Sebi Domelevo obi beso be mana ya adwuma. Because Domelevo nemu some of the comments I want make actually say indeed for the first time was say 2017 emra Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo aban bae na ye de mrabia ba se
unfortunately time
to me 5 minutes no I found my 2 minutes
35 40
2 minutes na mrabia ba se untimi nto cars.
Okay.
For the first time in the history of a year audit service omoko talk cars about 34. He went ahead to eulogize Nanado's government for practically helping to make sure that we will keep corruption in this country. Enti afedi ba ne say na CSO bi manakoye te say de sebe Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo he is not interested in making sure that we will keep corruption in this country, and for that matter we are witch hunting Domelevo. See, but say witch hunting na and when he was appointed by John Dramani Mahama in 2016 you buy and you could have taken certain steps to take him off.
Say be a ne bi ne niema bi ntina ama amanfo hu ne say ye Richard because e bra no oye sa Cole and associate hwehwemu yi ene ye say proceed on leave.
Now Cole and associate dey do say na neka.
O call leave no so obeba so wo ma. In fact o call office o cry say assistant the locks. Nti wo leave a won timi kofa parliament o kakra.
One assistant locks. Say nya ban
Office or but
audit service for ASAM.
So
but the embassy me say
the document so yeah Juma directly
the documents that is available to
Honorable,
the government
audit service board
the
chairman
seat of government
or yeah Juma under senior minister directly
and make sure say the documents are available to us no actually say CC papa no also retired.
All right, thank
you.
Of your patch of bremo.
Yeah, me da say. Na man no ho.
O say
what is akasa na? Asenia obi didi na opente me debia di na man no ho.
Okay.
Ba onim ne e wo me say, ya ora de malevu. Obi anim, wiase amanzan nyina hu say. Oye na adwen say obeboa ma ye tu keta je ne proyase. Pe ne mandate. Ghana fo mra no e de amane. President Kufuado am pese on ne be ye adwuma nti wafa kwatu kwan bi so ama ne
kwatu kwan ne say
ona
say onu so di onim den say de wa wuti akonwa so a wo bi fie so a wutimi ka cha ne say wo fie aso ko retirement no yes charge why it adenti no onu so hu document no one cause affidavit say oh me date of birth say na one fan commerce net for
when him say parliament wo committee be of is it accounts committee another
public
accounts committee that's right
PAC
Senka President Kufuado wo tumia ko ba appoint MPP ni manako head e den pa na President Kufuado aye kire say ne kondo na ni je ho na ni abre so betu kataje ne proyase
right information
name about the man in here corruption clearing agent enye ne onu ankasa ne nkrofo ankasa kura di dwiruma aba bonten be you nti ndi afa ne ba beka President Kufuado ne corruption ho asem afra na ntama on a name appointees ni nyina afra won ntama anka ne aye fani say simple when you read the level one sem when you na adwuma ntom anka not the last person crank out don sabe kan because you be oboa me to kata price
nti sani fiaso
and na fiaso a eyo hye kwanso broko emrado nkewi ka you be am abontimbo mbeka bi
abasa letter keke na omo choma na omo anko amfa
ya mene
na soja anko ho se ye betu afio
audit service penin bi ba ko pa wa retirement dinko
okay
one day say afeso na asesa wo leave no one ko leave wo shugu wo twem and na ho mouse bi a ebinim dey accumulate no so me wo say number of months am dey be ko leave wo twem intini a ogina so de twen sa man so no na eni nyina so papa bia ne ekofa ba ne say wa abomoden afiase ehwehwe aban yi sikasem nti won makwa ma ne ntua so bra na oye adwuma e cover President Mahama Bresson se no obona baso
oh there be na so no ye pa no na okay no
buy no exactly
and no be all research
or starting yeah hold it
general department
but he was still in the service Anna
buy no oye hwehwem dated back into President Mahama's administration.
Oh,
you know Bonabaso.
Which one?
Here are some near king.
Which one?
Corrado Melobasa.
What's the man?
I don't know one kind of child.
Now, because that's what myself
from 2017.
And
their own kind.
On say, Phil. Send committee here now because I'm here. Corrado Melovo, when I need. Ramatinamidu. What train Intia on the President Kufuado to me, because I am mother serpent of corruption.
Pacho.
Men am
no kind, me platform.
No kind.
No kind.
Nada na min chat roa.
Me ka say chat roa.
Enti no kind na maka.
Pacho, o de me dase.
Me so me dase. Na mo pacho hwe ya. Ba bia mani wo pa. Yes nsema me nua asefa honorable ekeka wa. O say fe na agenda 111 o ka kope huska. No, yeah, because Ghana sikasem na matu na impress. Hwe ya
from the
Anka mo so mfie no muni moda so ka say mo beto economy na ewo challenges ana mebo it 4 years no na munim na mebo man na fa na President Kufuado kan say obehye sa hospitals ni siase Be June. Until by July, ever Ubenya or Ghana Web. 88 new district hospitals to be start in July. In July, Nana Kufado. Or can I say Obesha July last year? So I've been no one sky and no one sky. I think about taxi Ghana for and some waka kusia na. Yai, so can say Ghana ni yen kabi na yen kabi ni yen kabi.
Obesi no chase ka o debate your can baby obenya sky.
It na July na or share say obesi. Oh yeah, my president
because
I don't know.
No, because it was COVID.
Because also COVID na person can say yen yentum so your control on can pare.
Mimi mo.
Sir,
United States. The health system was exposed.
July
Everywhere health system was exposed. Health system was exposed.
Mo be to ka me boy. Na 120 billion. Na mo cost ni.
Mo fa na say.
Hold on.
Mo fa na say about 120.
Yeah.
Can you also finance about
President Akufo-Addo akodu 291.6 billion.
Mo fa na say.
100 and me moncho na nyefe 160 billion. Obroni baby sasa fufo.
Really?
And nyama no so this size can kwa yen.
47.
Emu bi ni na we he.
Thank you.
Yai. And debt to GDP ratio. President Mahama kan now you're 58%. And I'm 78%. Yes, also management of the economy.
Also mami ya no. 1 minute. Because when
5 minutes.
Debt analysis.
What did
Bernard and I say
yes,
communication team member and Honorable Vincent Eko Asefua MP Emma Manfa Water for or representing NPP Ranumano pay Yedamwase and Kaibu be and Kaibu be more betches can do
and Kaibu or say they say gun in Libya yet a yanka.
Wow.
If you way and Kaibu,
yeah. Ubia the catitis can 100 million.
Wow.
Macho Mada Honorable Vincent Asefua Ase na Mada was say anope woji eja na one yen etna se United Television. It's all about you. More challenges, you know. Your technical team no ye adwuma maka chem so mo ye hu adwuma ntie nche ebedem kama amamo ukodwa so yi misero kai se obeji this way chocolate drink omo na anope bi omutimi boye chi do ma yetna se fi no nsia ekopem no nkono pa mu ntisi anopa no meka se show your cap na chese wenya this way de agum na baabia ewu ama supermarket shell shops bojwa mami alata provision store baabia nkwala no mko school no momo this way na omko kitchen benya so hye no mo de ahono na wo mabo ma de medi de yakonama nyame nhirawo ontina nim kyerɛw no nhira wo sanu adwuma enne ukodu fia ya kai se obedana se yakram